Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, where the fuck is the webcam? What the fuck happened? There's the webcam. I beg you pardon. Anyways, tonight on the show, we're going to talk about what an upset week of college. Jesus Christ, man. Everybody getting upset. You got Oregon losing 35-7 versus Utah, the number 3 team in the country. You got the number 17 team in the country, Michigan State, losing to Ohio State. I'm like, I beg you pardon. I came home at halftime, it was 49-0. I'm like, what the fuck is happening tonight? I cannot believe all these upsets that happened tonight, man. I just cannot believe it, man. I think that quarterback from Ohio State, now everybody, just because of this one game, is soon he's going to be the first overall pick in the draft. What's his name? CJ Stroud. He did play really damn good. He took 35 passes, completed 32, 432 yards, 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Like, that's pretty impressive. 35 throws and completes 32. That's pretty damn good. 430, pretty damn good. But I don't know. Teams might be exaggerating, saying he's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft now, just because of one game. Maybe, I don't know. They rushed for 205 yards. Master Teague led the way with 95 yards, 1 touchdown, and then they had Tavon Henderson, 63 yards. 112 as a team. The leading receiver was Jackson Smith Nebro. 100 and it was 10 catches, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. Jesus Christ, man! And a lot of this damage too was done in the first half. I think the score at the score in the fucking halftime was 49-0. Jesus Christ, man! They could have won 100-0 if they wanted to. They only scored 7 more points in the second half. But Jesus Christ, man, I cannot believe this shit that happened tonight, man. I couldn't believe it, man. Michigan, the quarterback, Tom, let me see, what's his name? Peyton thrown, 36 throws, completed 14, 158 yards, 1 touchdown. They ran for 66 yards. Just terrible ball game, man. The leading receiver was Connor Hayward, 4 catches, 20 yards. Man, wow. He didn't even throw any interceptions. 0 interceptions, no fumbles. They did also fumble. The running back fumble, Jordan Simmons fumbled once, but no interceptions, no turnovers by the quarterback. This was mostly Ohio State running it down, and they just shredded the Michigan State defense, man. All this hype about Mel Kiper, man, this, Mel Kiper, that. And I mean, Jesus Christ, man. They got destroyed tonight. They got humble. Usually it happens to Michigan. They're usually the ones that get our game destroyed by Ohio State. But tonight it was Michigan State. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ, man. I cannot believe this shit. And then you also have later on in the night, you have fucking you have Utah, the same thing. They go up to they beat the hell out of Oregon, the number 3 team in the country, 38-7. Another fucking blowout. These games were not even close, man. Oregon and Michigan State got completely ran out of the field tonight. Jesus Christ, man. Let's look at this Oregon stats. Anthony Brown, 35 throws, completed 17, 231 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. They ran for 63 yards. 35 by Brian Cordell. Yeah, man. I just cannot believe this shit, man. Let's see here. Utah ran for 100. See, that's the difference right there. 208 yards by Utah running, and only 63 by Oregon. You got to run the football, man. The quarterback was pretty damn good for Utah. Cameron Rising, he really rose tonight to the occasion. No pun intended. 18 throws, completed 10 of them, 178 yards, 0 touchdowns. But he did complete. They basically ran the football. They ran the ball 50 times tonight at Utah, man. They ran the ball a lot, 50 times. But yeah, man, what an impressive win by both Utah and Ohio State. My hat's off to both of them. Jesus Christ, man, on a popsicle stick. Let's look at some stats here. So like I said, Georgia beats the hell out of Charlotte, 56-7. Clemson with the upset on the number 2 team in the country, Wake Forest, 48-27. Oklahoma beats Iowa State 20-21. Texas A&M beats Providence 52-3. Mississippi State beats Tennessee State 55-10. Iowa beats Illinois 33-23. Notre Dame beats the hell out of Georgia Tech 55-0. Jesus Christ, man. Alabama in a competitive game. Arkansas competed a lot more than I thought, but at the end there, Alabama wins it 42-35. It's not a very good Alabama team. They're the number 2 team in the country right now, but I don't think they're going to win the championship, man. They're not very good. Compared to 59-18, Michigan beats Maryland. With now Michigan, if they beat Ohio State, they might get in the playoffs. It's a big if because I don't think they've never beaten Michigan under Jim Harbaugh. But if they're basically most likely, and Ohio State went away from entering the playoffs for the first time in the Jim Harbaugh era. Wisconsin 35-28. Nebraska was very competitive, man. At the end, there was a pass interference, but it was no call, and that was the final play of the game. Frost was living. Coach Frost, you know that the shit on his watch. Pittsburgh 48-38 versus Virginia. Cincinnati 48-14. Will Cincinnati finally get in the top 4? Will they finally be a playoff contention? They're the number 5 team in the country, with the number 3 team in the country, Oregon, losing. They have a really legit chance to getting in. BYU 34 over Georgia South. North Carolina State 41-17 over Syracuse. Baylor 21-10 over Kansas State. Ole Miss 31-17 versus Vanderbilt. But yeah, man, San Diego State 28-20 over UNVL. Houston 31-13 over Memphis. But yeah, man, Jesus Christ, man. I cannot believe all this shit, man. The number Oregon and Michigan State, not only did they lost, they got their ass whooped tonight. Jesus Christ, man. I cannot believe this shit, man. What's going to happen now? Who's going to be in the top 4? Cincinnati finally going to get in. Maybe Michigan can. Imagine if they leapfrog Michigan over Cincinnati. Maybe. We'll see what the hell happens. But until next time, why don't you just holla at your boy. Have a good night, everybody. What the fuck is happening?